Hmm. Hey guys, and happy Monday. Welcome back to the vlog. I know that I have been popping in and out a lot lately. And that's just because life has been a freaking roller coaster. So, in my last vlog, I was about 2 to 3 weeks out from NPC Nationals, and I was on pace to have the best physique I believe I've ever had. And then things went a little crazy peak week. Not physically. So I feel like I'm finally ready to address this. I ended up not competing in NPC Nationals, and it was a very, 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 very last minute decision. I believe I was 2 days out. I decided on Wednesday, officially. Honestly, let me back up because the entire roller coaster starts at the beginning of my peak week. So my peak week began last Sunday, and on that Sunday when I was checking in, not only did I feel physically like shit, I had been coming off of working 2 weeks straight. I had been stressed about so many financial things, had finally got all my money together for the show. And then, of course, a financial emergency pops up. I have to put my money towards that. So on Sunday, I think I'm not going to my show. And I might show this check-in, I'm not sure. But I am crying my entire check-in on Sunday because I'm telling my coach, like, I don't think I'm gonna be able to compete. Like, all these things, I've been working so hard. And somehow I still maintain some sense of faith. So Monday, Tuesday, I'm still trying to hold on to faith that I'm going to do my show because I figured out that financial situation. I've been working hard, I'm a server, so I also make cash. So got it. Tuesday night, I had all the money together. I had booked my flight, hotel reserve, everything. And then another situation occurs out of my control. It is not something that I'm gonna get into because it involves other people, other parties. Safe to say I'm going into 2022 with a clean slate, but it meant that I could not go to nationals. I was supposed to be flying out Thursday morning, and early Wednesday morning was when all this came to a head. And I ended up having a posing call with Phoebe that Wednesday morning. That was originally scheduled I had originally scheduled this call to, do some final tweaks before I fly out for nationals. I end up sitting there bawling my eyes out the entire time because the idea, I'm getting emotional still, because the idea of wearing my suit, my competition suit, and posing in it when I could not compete was really hard for me to process. I still haven't been able to do a check-in in my suit because I worked so hard. Like, NPC Nationals was not just another show. Every show was building to this show. Every physique builds to that physique. I had been going up in national rankings. I felt like, this is my moment, all the faith, like, I'm gonna be able to meet my coach and this, that, and third. Like, I thought, this is my show, this is my moment, I'm going pro, nothing's gonna stop me, and everything in the universe tried to stop me. I mean, the straw that really made me break down? My posing heels, my competition heels, broke the Wednesday morning. I was supposed to have my posing call, and I was just like, but up and down, last minute decision, very, very last minute. I was still not happy about it. And so this past weekend was really hard. I was supposed to compete this past weekend, and I had to do my best just to stay off the internet while at the same time wishing the best to my friends and those who are there. And try and make the best of a shitty weekend, I guess. And I did that to the best of my ability. My boyfriend was really helpful, really supportive, because this one hurt. I've pulled out of shows before, but to have worked so hard and to feel like it wasn't in my control, like I didn't decide, my physique wasn't like, oh, I'm not ready, you know, the fact that things out of my control took this moment from me is a little hard to process. But I at least feel ready to talk about it, and I'm at least not crying like every morning about it. So that's good. So yeah, how do I move forward, right? What's the next step? What's the next plan? Well, I ate everything the past weekend, of course, because I was on my period and was devastated. I have no problems with that. I am currently meal prepping right now and getting ready for a fresh week. There is no stopping me. I'm not going to be able to get my pro card this year. Like, that was the goal. But, you know, it is a marathon, not a sprint. And so my next show I am so excited about. Actually, hold on. There are multiple life updates. So where do we go from here, right? Well, the day that I decided that I was not going to be doing my show, I was accepted into the Angel Competition Bikini Fashion Show. So at the very least, next March, I will be walking in my first Angel Competition Fashion Show. Also exciting is that I have a show selected already that will be before the fashion show. I have decided that I am going to be doing the Arnold Amateur for a lot of reasons. One, because it's a big show that I've always wanted to do. I love doing big shows. I'd rather place, 12th at a big show than 3rd at a small show. Like, I want the big stage. I want the big challenges. I don't want it to be easy to go pro. I don't want it to, I want to earn it, and I have been earning it. This year has freaking proved it. And one of the reasons that I chose it is because it is in Columbus, Ohio, which is the same town that my best friend lives in. And it's only 3 hours away from Pittsburgh. So it'll be a nice little road trip. I'm going to be bringing Luther, who is currently in the closet messing with all of my shoes. Luther. Thank you. At least he listens. All right, so I'll be doing the Arnold Amateur early March, which means that I am currently please don't move my tripod, which means that I am currently less than 11 weeks out from my next show. So I am not out of prep. I just had my nice little pity party break, and I am now currently prepping my meals to be prepping for the Arnold Amateur. And I'm super excited to be going to this show because I just saw the pro list that was released, and Phoebe is going to be competing and Ashley is going to be competing. And those are, 1, they're 2 of my teammates. 2, they are my favorite bikini pros in this sport, period. Also, Phoebe's my posing coach, and I get to see her like maybe once a year. So it's super cool that we're going to be like at the same show / expo. So I'm excited to see just like what that'll be like and training together, because I will show up early. I don't care. I might even plan a trip to Vegas before the Arnold just to train with Coach Sam a little bit. Not sure. But yeah, see, I had to pick a show. So I could start getting excited about something else again. Oh, and Coach Sam's going to be in the fashion show. So I get to be in a fashion show with my coach, and I get to do a show where my coach is going to be. She's going to be there because Ashley and Phoebe are competing. Y'all, this is why I joined a team. Yes, I'm super sad that I did not get to compete at nationals, but I have a freaking team and people that I'm excited to meet, and I have a coach who's freaking badass, so badass that Olympians want to train with her, and she's in this fashion show, and she's just, guys, I keep talking about her. Let me just show a quick picture so you understand how much of a badass my coach is. All right. So I gotta get going because I just realized that I have rice on the stove, but I really just wanted to take this second to update you guys because I realized that I have old followers, I have new followers, I have people who are excited about NPC Nationals. They're like, what happened? Did you get hurt? No, I got screwed over. I got screwed over by individuals and by companies and all the things in between. So whatever. We are strong, we are fierce, and they are not going to take my Christmas spirit, holiday spirit, or my passion for this sport. So I intend to have an amazing rest of the month. I intend to have an amazing prep for the Arnold. I intend to have an amazing time at the Angel Competition Bikini Fashion Show. And I intend to have an amazing 2022. I'm not saying 2021 is over yet, but it was rough, y'all. It was rough. From COVID to the shows I went through to so much drama, and then ending it with this NPC Nationals letdown. Like, I don't even know what's this NPC Nationals situation. It's been a year. It's been a year. I've kind of just signed off on it, and I'm preparing for next year. I'm just like, that's the past. Let's look to the future. Let's look to the future, guys. I hope that you have an amazing rest of the month and an amazing 2022, and we are going to do even more amazing things together. All right. I appreciate you guys watching this very, 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 very long update, and I'm going to go see if my rice is burned.